Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the new banner unit, Golden Frieza. Now this guy is very good. And by very good, I mean ridiculously broken, ridiculously busted. This is, one of those times where we get this is kind of a gold standard for what we should get in terms of banner unit type characters and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and give him the Rainbow Star and we'll Dokkan Awaken him. And then we can go ahead and get to Link leveling him. And then after that, we will go ahead and take a look at how good this INT Golden Frieza will be.
Alright guys, so we're ready to go ahead and hop into the showcase now for the banner unit Golden Frieza here. Before I didn't have equips and kind of like the full build on him. We'll go ahead and rock it like this. Golden Frieza is mainly here in a support / defensive role. Obviously, the thing about the Broly team is, I mean, if you could just keep your head above water, once you get a transformed Broly out, he should end the fight, essentially. So it really is just kind of like staying alive until then. A couple of the Golden Friezas on the team certainly could get that done, right? We can rock INT Golden Frieza, LR Golden Frieza. Depending upon what event it is, maybe we could even rock TUR Golden Frieza. But obviously that's, specifically for certain types of fights. So let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see how effective this ban unit INT Golden Frieza can perform for us. But this guy is, he's very good. Very good. This is the type of thing that can really push a release over the edge. And I mean, I hope we see more of this year rather than the other direction towards bad banner units. But one thing I think that is important to keep note of is that historically banner units oftentimes have been bad, right? Like it's years ago, like they were almost all terrible. So, like, the days of, like, this banner unit Frieza being, Dokkan Fest level, like, that feels like much more of a recent thing compared to way back in the day, right? Again, the old Dokkan sucks. Remember, like, Dokkan has improved immensely throughout the years. Alright, so we are here in a fight with Golden Frieza. Now, Golden Frieza's got exactly what we want from a banner unit, right? Banner units, their whole purpose should be to prop up the Dokkan Fest that they come out with to make them better, which in this case is Broly. So let's examine how Golden Frieza just may be doing that, right? So, Golden Frieza, on his initial turn, right, basically first appearance, has 60% damage reduction, right? Which obviously is going to be very good. If there is a Super Boss's ally in the rotation besides Frieza, he gets another 20% damage reduction. So turn 1, Golden Frieza here has 80% damage reduction. And Golden Frieza, the other notable thing he's doing here, is he gives Super Boss category allies 2 key, 60% attack, and 30% defense. Again, that is exactly what you want from a banner unit. That's what banner units should be. They should be a character who massively would buff the new Dokkan Fest, and then they're very strong defensively, so they don't let down the new Dokkan Fest. I think that Krillin, the 23rd World Tournament Krillin, is another perfect example of what a banner unit should be. These, like Krillin and this Golden Frieza, this is what we're talking about. This is what Dokkan needs to keep doing. Golden Frieza's link set here. The order is different than the wiki. What is the first one? Is that Brutal Beatdown? So it's Brutal Beatdown, Prodigies, Strongest Clan in Space, Shocking Speed, Universe's Most Malevolent. What is this? This is... Oh, Thirst for Conquest. Okay. Thirst for Conquest is a very good villain link. Again, Bojack's have got this. Turles has got that. Piccolo Jr. has it. Like, there's many characters that could be rocking Thirst for Conquest. That's not really too bad right there. And then obviously he ends with Fierce Battle there. So Golden Frieza, I mean, he's got his Frieza clan links. Does have Thirst for Conquest. Obviously, Big Bad Bosses would be the best to have here. I mean, both this guy and Broly having Big Bad Bosses, I think, would strengthen the Super Bosses category a lot. Because, I mean, the thing is, you look at the Super Bosses category team now, and it's like, you know, the best unit on the team, Broly, does not have Big Bad Bosses. And then, I mean, I don't know. Fusion Zamasu's probably the second best unit on the team, but, like, we could just say this Frieza for shits and giggles. He also does not have Big Bad Bosses. And then you look at a bunch of the characters after that, right? Broly, Chila, and Lemo. You know, then Tech Fusion Zamasu, INT LR Goku Black. A lot of those guys have got Big Bad Bosses. Super Bosses is just a mess of a category. And it's like, you know, one strong Dokkan Fest, one strong band unit, maybe a Carnival LR in Part 2 is not going to fix this category. We're going to need several releases throughout the year. Hopefully we will get that. All right, so let's just do this. Let's see how well Golden Frieza will do for us. Hopefully Goku Black will super attack right away, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Golden Frieza's super attack effect, he gets 50% attack and defense, does immense damage, and then has a high chance to stun. Now, we didn't have, you know, part of his passive up right there, as we could see. So Golden Frieza gets 160% attack, 130% defense, start a turn. Then Golden Frieza performs a guaranteed crit within the same turn after being hit, and he gets 160% attack and 130% defense for 3 turns after receiving an attack or dodging an attack. Right, so, all right, then there we go. Broly finishes him off. Now we're on to the second phase right here. We may end up dying here. I did just jump into, you know, kind of like a really tough fight, the Red Zone Goku Black fight here. I guess we'll transform with Hirudegarn right here. And I'll put Broly in that last slot right there. Yeah, that's... In terms of us, like, living, this probably would be the best bet. Now, Hirudegarn's going to need to dodge pretty much everything. We do have full faith that he will do that. Yep, exactly. Yep, uh-huh. Yep. Hirudegarn, we know. Guys. Hey, Joe... Get that goddamn smirk off your face. Obviously, Hirudegarn was gonna dodge everything. Hello? Let's calm down, okay? Like, we knew he was gonna... I was not concerned in the slightest. I don't know about... Some of y'all, you know, are looking a little suspect in the light. I was not concerned. I was not scared. Not at all. Not at all. Alright, so Hirudegarn does his job. I mean, he dodges everything flawlessly, effortlessly. I mean, that's what he does. That's what Hirudegarn does. That's what he does every time. Hey, what? Keep those smirks to yourselves, all right? Let's go. Let's continue on. Let's see what... Bro, like, look at this. Dude, like, these fights, bro, they do not live. Like, it's like, you're not even getting close to seeing, like, Broly transform, man. No way. Like, and Hirudegarn, think about Hirudegarn. He is, like, legitimately transformed. Hirudegarn is a terror, right? Like, if Hirudegarn gets going after he's transformed, I mean, he does devastating amounts of damage, which we just saw. I mean, look at this. These fights, man. I'm scared that Part 3 is going to have really difficult content yet again. For sure. Alright, Broly, of course, will be completely fine down here. Doesn't have to worry about anything. Alright, Golden Frieza. So, we'll still have these 3 links: Prodigy, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle. Okay, so, Frieza's first turn, he's got the 60% damage reduction, right? Then, turn 2, if we get 3 Key Spheres, he gets 50% damage reduction. So, we do, now at this point, have to make sure we get 3 Key Spheres. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll hit the 3 keys here. So we are going to have the damage reduction now for Broly, right? So Broly has the nice, Frieza. Frieza's now going to have 70% damage reduction. We do have his stats up also. Yeah, should be a nice turn right here. We could easily die depending upon placement of attacks and stuff like that here, but let's see how we do. 6 million. Remember that this is a guaranteed crit right here, a guaranteed crit. If Golden Frieza gets hit in the turn, it is a guaranteed crit. Super, super. Damn. Frieza, I think, would have mostly just completely, like mopped it up. I don't think we would have had really anything to worry about. Yeah, so, again, Golden Frieza is very, very good. He is a very, very good banner unit. It's... For a little bit, I feel like showcasing characters is actually going to be kind of hard, because, like, where do we go? Like, if we're using Gogeta and Broly and stuff like that, and a lot of these other newer characters, Hirudegarn, maybe Dragon Fist, I mean, there's... Bro, like, we are going to be just destroying these fights in 2 turns, 2 seconds. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here with our boy Golden Frieza. So let's just go ahead and swap over here. So this is Tyrant's Punishment, Golden Frieza. I got this open because it's like they haven't like fully built the page for Golden Frieza, sort of, right? So leader skill is Super Boss or Gifted Warrior category key 3 and 130% to stats. Okay, sure. Super attack is the Death Beam, and then the effect is that he gets 50% attack and defense, does supreme damage to the enemy, but he also does stun as well. See, 50% right there, he does the damage, and then he has a high chance to stun. So that's something that's important there. Passive skill, the Majesty Above All, he gets 160% attack, 130% defense. He does a guaranteed crit within the same turn after getting hit. He gets 160% attack and 130% defense for 3 turns after when receiving an attack or dodging an attack. That dodge being in there, that's pretty clutch. Very pleased. They've done that with a few characters now. They understand the assignment. A banner unit like this, I mean, this guy's not winning you the fight additionally and critting. Like, he's winning you the fight by not taking damage and then ensuring that Broly is doing a lot more damage, right? Then this next part is kind of like word vomit right here, but so this is Frieza gets 60% damage reduction within his first turn. So the first turn you get the 60% damage reduction, then he gets 50% damage reduction with 3 key spheres on the next turn, and then from the 5th turn onward, he gets 50% damage reduction when you get 3 or more key spheres, right? Or no, it's 40%. Then it becomes 40%. It's kind of a mess. Okay, so it's 60% turn 1. Then he has 50% damage reduction with the 3 key spheres. And then starting from the 5th turn, he's at 40% damage reduction with 3 key spheres. I don't consider this a big deal. It is going down a little bit. But, guys, we would always much rather the character is, like, front-loaded with the damage reduction. That's exactly what we want. We want them to have that right away. It's always better to be better, like, earlier on in the fights right now, because that's just, like, again, like, if we could, oh my god, you know, dude, the fight, it was so tough, you know, we beat it on turn 15, it was crazy, you know, Broly at the end was so good, like, it's like, dude, like, it's like, these fights are won within the first, like, 3 turns, right, like, it's, like, that's where you need all your abilities, is the first couple of turns. So I like what they did with this Golden Frieza right here. So again, 60% damage reduction turn 1. He has 50% damage reduction his second turn with 3 key spheres. 40% damage reduction essentially on his third turn with 3 key spheres. And then he gets another 20% damage reduction if there's another Super Boss's category ally in the same turn. So he'll have 80%, 70%, and then 60% damage reduction, which are good numbers. And then finally, he gives Super Boss's category allies 2 key, 60% attack, and 30% defense. Really, really good stuff. His links are Strongest Clan in Space, Universe's Most Malevolent, Prodigies, Thirst for Conquest, Shocking Speed, Brutal Beatdown, and Fierce Battle. Alright, and then we have 140% 12 key multiplier for Golden Frieza. Not that it really matters too much, right? We really want the defensive ability and the support abilities of Golden Frieza more than anything. And then finally, Golden Frieza is on several categories. He's on the new Super Boss category. So Super Bosses is pretty shit. I mean, you guys could just take a glance. Wow, damn. It is actually pretty surprising how infrequently we've gotten Super Bosses characters, huh? This is 2020? That's crazy. I mean, this is 7th anniversary. This is 2022 Tanabata. This is last year's Worldwide. This team needs a whole lot. That LR Rose everyone wanted, well, I mean, that would really be handy here. For Super Bosses to be a legitimate team, man, we need a lot more. Kale being iffy, LR Ribrian, Rosie, and Kakunsa being iffy, right? Like, LR INT Goku Blacks, TWR being iffy, LR Killing Cleave, like, so many iffy releases hurts. I guess we do have their Easy, which is going to be pretty good. Then FRIEZA's also on the Gifted Warrior category team, okay? FRIEZA's on movie bosses as well, that's good. You know, just like the older Golden Frieza did get movie bosses as well. This one, even though Frieza obviously is not the boss of that movie, he still got it, which is really nice. Then Frieza's on full power as well. That's good. Frieza's also on transformation boost. Gotta love how Frieza's on all of Broly's leader skills, right? That's good. Then Frieza's on the Wicked Bloodline category team. Okay. Frieza's also on, what is this? This is Dragon Ball Seekers right here. Yep. Dragon Ball Seeker category. Okay. Then Frieza's over here on... what is this? Wait, he's on Terrifying Conquer? Yeah, he is. Oh, okay. What is the physical Golden Frieza? Yeah, he is. Okay. I guess it does make sense. I mean, it is Frieza. Yeah, okay. Terrifying Conquerors. For some reason, like, I feel like if you would have asked me 2 seconds ago, I would have said this Frieza is not on Terrifying Conqueror, actually. Then Frieza's also on the Target Goku category team, of course. Frieza's also on the Revenge category team. Always good to get options to this team. And then Frieza is also on Inhuman Deeds right here. Yeah, the Inhuman Deeds category, which potentially could be good someday. You never know. Frieza's also on Mastered Evolution. That's what this category is right here. And then finally... Frieza is on, this looks like the Sworn Enemy category. So, let me know what you guys think of this Banner Unit Golden Frieza. He is a hell of a character. Really, really good.